Okay, it's April 2nd, and it's 7:10 in the evening, and I'm sitting here, and just a few minutes ago, a car drove by, and the highway patrol was right behind them, and they basically pulled him over. So that's kind of interesting, but nevertheless, it's just, I mean, it's not even normal. I should just say that. I mean, how often do you see people being pulled over in White Clay, Nebraska? I mean, and then all of a sudden, this guy's over here, pulling people over. And it's like, and then they have the I don't know, more people are coming. And so there's a lot of things going on, but, there's tension in the air. You can see the sheriff is in town, as well as a deputy. I seen a deputy and a sheriff and one highway patrolman. And I guess they got word that I don't know, more was coming to White Clay. And maybe we'll get to see some round dancing. And we'll see what happens. They seem to be able to close down the stores. When they come, people just start locking their doors. They shut their doors, and that's it. No more sales for a while. And then when people leave, after the I don't know, more people leave, then they end up basically opening the doors again. So I don't know. Looks like there's a few people around, and so there's some people on the street sitting, watching, waiting. But we're going to be taking some pictures. Res Ramblings tonight. And just wanted to give you an update of what's going on here. And maybe we'll get some good action shots. I don't know. But this is Leon Matthews, and stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay. The update is it's 8:01. And they pretty much shut down 3 bars. I don't know about the 4th bar. It looks like there's a lot of cars over there. But there's not enough people. There's probably maybe 30 people. There's 3 sheriff's department people, and then there's 2 highway patrol. One man went to jail. He was arguing with the protesters, the I don't know, more people, the AIM. And he was put into a sheriff's car, and then he tried to get out. And then after he tried to get out, they put him in the state trooper car. And so looks like he's spending the night in jail. But he must have thought about it. He didn't care if he was going to jail. And then all of a sudden, he must have thought, no more beer. So anyway, I saw a number of people that are old, like a few older people, 40s, 50s. But the most amazing thing was I saw an 11, 12, and a 13-year-old. I asked them their age, and the first one said 13, and the next one said 12. And the other little girl, I looked at her, and she said she was 11. And I thought it was really an interesting thing, because you have a new generation of people, young people coming up, saying we're not going to stand idle anymore. And so here we are in White Clay, Nebraska, border unincorporated town of Nebraska, just across from the Pine Ridge Reservation. And I hope, I don't know, it's a tough decision, because you have people that are selling a non-illegal substance like alcohol, and you have people that are protesting. The issues surround the people sitting on the street, drinking, and then one person said that the police, when they come around in the morning, they kick them in the back and tell them to get up. And then another woman just said that the sheriff tried to burn her out. One of the buildings, a dilapidated building on the north side of White Clay, was burned, and there were people in it. And so, they're saying that the sheriff's department did it. And so it's kind of a he said, she said thing. And now KOLC is up here live, and they're doing some videos and some pictures, and it looks like it's Res Ramblings and KOLC. But hey, I look forward to working alongside KOLC and doing some interviews, and we're going to be doing some interviews in the next few weeks, and it looks like we're going to television with Res Ramblings. So I look forward to interviewing some people in and around Pine Ridge, and hopefully eventually, we'll see where that leads. So thank you and have a great night. This is Leon Matthews from Res Ramblings, and we're in White Clay, Nebraska with Idle No More and the new generation of grassroots AIM, American Indian Movement. Thank you and have a great night. This is Leon Matthews with Res Ramblings. We're talking about the White Clay issue and how it affects our people, and why are people going and protesting? Why are people protesting the alcohol sales in White Clay, Nebraska? And there's a lot of issues. I've been talking to a few people about the issues that we have going on there, and the business owner's perspective, and trying to find out what is it about? Why are they there? I mean, are they just businessmen, looking to feed their families? Obviously, there's a lot of street people in White Clay, but I don't think the street people are actually keeping the businesses alive. But there are actual people that drive in and buy the 30 packs and buy the more expensive beers, and then they just continue to do that, and then they bring it back across to Pine Ridge. And there's been a number of groups that have tried to step in there and try to stop the sale of alcohol coming onto the dry reservation, but nobody seems to be able to stop it. Tribal Council, state of Nebraska, they just keep making taxes, and they're being able to continue making a couple $100,000 off the taxes of White Clay. From a state perspective, that's money that they can use for whatever purpose they use it for. I'm not sure, but coming on to the Pine Ridge, it becomes an issue. It becomes a problem because Pine Ridge is a dry reservation, yet there's a lot of people that are actually consuming alcohol throughout the villages and throughout the whole reservation, and nobody seems to be able to stop it. And that's one of the things that I believe we need to continue to talk about. I talked to an elder who was there in 1971, 72, and how the tribe opened up a couple beer stores, and they made a lot of money, but it was shut down very quickly. And basically for 42 years now, we've put ourselves in a position where we haven't overcome the alcohol because it's illegal. The police know that they can't continue policing, the alcoholics, the people that are struggling with dealing with the addiction. So it's really kind of an interesting